Hey guys, welcome back to Star Fox Adventures. We have to find some white GrubTubs for Tricky's mom because she's not feeling well, as he said. But before that, since I just reloaded the save file, all the scarabs are back, so let's grab a few. Since we can hold up to 50, might as well. Let's feed Tricky up too. Even though he's not part of the white GrubTub quest, he gets held back. This rain looks so good right now. I would love to stand where Fox is standing. Because it's almost October 1st while I'm recording this, and it's 93 degrees Fahrenheit outside. It's disgusting and absolutely inappropriate. So this rain looks fantastic. I would love to be in this environment. Unless, of course, it was super humid. And in that case, it always feels like you're being drowned under a blob of fat or something. I don't know. I'm going to try this little speed trick on it. Yeah, there we go. Look at how much faster those things are. I gotta get better at that. But that's the idea, to fight the sharp claw faster. Or the sharp claw. Tricky's mom is about to say that when we get her cutscene. Alright, enough goofing around. Oh, I picked up this little continue guy, the Boffum dad that was right there. But we gotta use find as Tricky and go in this little well section over here. And you need to have the lantern bought from the shop, otherwise there's a dinosaur up ahead who prevents you from going any further to collect the white GrubTubs.
Okay, Tricky. You stay here, I'll go search down there.
But I need to help my mom.
And you will be by staying out there.
Okay, Fox, but hurry up. My mom looked real bad.
It's alright, Tricky, we got this. We don't even need ladders. Oh, that actually did look pretty painful. Look in the distance, that little platform thing. We don't have that upgrade yet, which means we're about to get it. Oh yeah. Oh, that good David Wise cranking in. Oh, it's rumbling like crazy and Fox is glowing green. That means this is where the staff upgrade is. Oh, cool, the water drains into it, too. Does that mean we're going in a submerged chamber? You would think. But none of these are underwater. I still love these places, though. I would gladly live underground here. You've got water. Groundwater seepage. I don't know, man. Yeah, is that the upgrade? The staff rocket boost, yeah, I love the animation for this one. But you can only use it in specific spots, unlike the fire blaster, which you can just whip it out anywhere. To the delight of many things around you. Alright, the white GrubTubs. We're actually still not in the environment, but we're one step closer. Yeah, the soundtrack of this game is just so mellow. I see fuel cells. How much you want to bet under this crate? Sure enough, let's use it. The rocket boost. This animation is so cool. Yeah, I don't know, I just like it. 12 fuel cells, yeah. Bought that one at the shop, so we've got some more. I could only hold one more of these, but it's just too tempting to grab them. Oh, by the way, speaking of the music, too, I did test what I was talking about last time. I reloaded my completed game file after going to the options and turning down the sound effects all the way and the cutscenes. Because there's 3 audio options. First of all, you can set mono, stereo, headphones, or surround sound. And then you can individually change what's up here. Oh, okay, I understand now. This will explode the thing, and that's how we can press that switch. Got it. Beautiful puzzle solving, man. This is where that Zelda vibe comes in. There's probably nothing over else on that ledge except for health. At least he pushes things faster than Link does. There we go. This is the guy who blocks us from going without a lantern.
A lantern to light your way. Good. Yes, very good. Good, good, excellent.
I just love Rare's little ridiculous humor. Never gets old. They're still, to this day, my favorite developer. I mean, obviously, A lot of them are platonic now. Which reminds me, I gotta look into ukulele and the impossible lair that's coming out. But here's our first white GrubTub. There's 6 total we gotta collect for Tricky's mom. Alright, now we're gonna get into the Firefly territory. Which, yeah, I didn't even need to buy them at the shop because there's a bunch right here. Get out of here. But the options menu thing, yeah, you could... Oh, wow. Even though I already bought one at the shop, we still gotta sit through this first-time collection anyway. Cutscene thing. But yeah, you could do music, sound effects, and cutscene volume. And I reloaded the file that's already beaten on my memory card. Oh, time to use these things. But yeah, after turning everything down except for music, and yeah, it does disable the music even in the cutscenes. Like, cutscenes are their own thing, apparently. Which kind of stinks, which means all the cutscene music that you can't find anywhere, you can't isolate from all the other game sounds, which kind of stinks. Alright, that lowered the platform. Yeah, I really love this song, dude. What's over here? That's a wall, okay. Ah, okay, that's pretty well hidden. That's the other thing too, Rare back in the day, they were really obsessed with lighting effects, advanced lighting effects. I remember even in Jet Force Gemini had it, Perfect Dark definitely had it. Donkey Kong 64 even did. They made good use of lighting. But not all of their N64 games had it yet. I think Donkey Kong 64 was the first one. Dude, really? Come on now. There we go. How many is that? I don't even know. It makes a little jingle when you collect the last one, though, to let you know you're done. Here's the staff rocket boost thing. Let's go. Hopefully there's more fireflies. Oh yeah, there is. And these things are asleep. That's beautiful. Yeah, hopefully the weather outside cools down. Because 93 degrees in October is just not right. Usually it gets cool. There it is, there's the jingle, we're done. Now we just gotta get out of here. But usually by the week of Halloween, it starts to cool down finally. But that was in the past. And I don't know. The world is on fire. So they say. We're really running up through those bomb spores, or however you word that. Alright. Let's go get the ThornTail Hollow music back to what it's supposed to be by healing the Queen Earthwalker. I'm sick of this dangerous, muddy sound. It's scary. Come on, Tricky. Get out of here. Probably gonna run past enemies a lot, because it's just too slow to fight them.
Thank you, Fox. Thank you for saving my son and for saving me.
Okay, enough of the thanks. Now I need some help from you. Can you just tell me what's going on?
This is all the work of General Scales. He is the ruler of the Sharpclaw tribe, a nasty bunch of pirates who have always wanted to rule Dinosaur Planet. We have always been able to stop his attacks, but this time he's somehow become stronger and defeated our army at the Krazoa Palace.
Right, a bad guy. But how did the planet get in such a mess?
Within the Krazoa Palace, he broke the seals of the Force Point temples.
I'm listening.
This planet is rich with a magical force, a force so strong that it is continually pushing our world apart. To stop this, 4 spellstones were placed inside the Force Point temples.
Okay, that's a bit weird, but I understand.
With the seals broken, Scales entered the temples and removed the spellstones. With nothing to hold back the magic force, the planet was torn apart.
At last, it all makes sense. So, the bad guy takes the spellstones, your planet falls apart, and I've got to find the spellstones and bring them back to the Force Point temples.
See, Mom? I told you he was good. Star Fox, yeah.
My son will remain with you. For only a dinosaur of noble birth can breathe life into the spellstones.
What? That's okay, but don't you think he's a bit young? I mean, it's gonna be very dangerous. Loads of bad guys, fighting, death.
He knows the planet well, and I'm sure he's shown you his sidekick skills.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about those.
Come on, Fox. We'll make a great team.
Okay, but if you mess up just once, I'll send you straight back to Mommy.
Okay, yeah.
Good. Now, our spies have indicated that Scales was last seen in Dark Ice Mines. I know the gatekeeper, Gerunda Te, a silly fellow, but he can guide you to the Spellstone. Go back to the SnowHorn Wastes and find him.
Got it.
And Fox, I think you'll need this. The Sharpclaws dropped it when they attacked me. Maybe it'll come in use somewhere.
Okay, enough already. Can I just get on with it?
Yeah, I love the cutscenes and the voice acting in this game. I would so gladly watch a Star Fox movie. I don't know, it's refreshing. It gives me a break from the commentary to just sit back and listen and enjoy the game. Heck. Trying to feed Tricky here, huh? Whatever. Get away from me, you stupid sharp claw dude. Sharp claw, as she said. Alright, so back to SnowHorn Wastes is over this way. But yeah, they did a really great job with the cutscenes. I just like how the music kind of dances along with what's being said. Like, that one point where she was talking about a dinosaur of noble birth and Tricky's walking all smug with his head up. It was funny to me. And then the defeat of needing Tricky and the music's like, I don't know, it's just to reflect Fox's disappointment. It's just perfect. I love that cartoon goodness. Because that's basically what it is. Like the old Saturday morning cartoons, man. It's the music that played along with that. Ah, here we go. Here's where we gotta use stay.
Stay.
Oh my gosh, but we gotta do it right. Why is it so hard to get Tricky where I want him to be? Come on, buddy. You mess up just once, you're getting sent back to Mommy, remember? Boy, yep. This reverses the flow, turns off the other drain, so now we can ride the current back to SnowHorn Wastes. And anytime we gotta go between the two, we gotta do that, so this can get a little arduous, or rather tedious, not arduous. Arduous means difficult, and it's not difficult. Tedious means just excessively boring and obnoxious. But we can go up here with this, now that we have this ability, some fuel cells, but I gotta hit this little switch on the wall. Yeah. I just came back from the store. That's how I know it was so hot outside. It was ridiculous, but I don't know, you ever go to the store and obviously you observe other people while you're out in public. And then after looking at all those other people, if you catch your reflection, then you're just like, oh yeah, I exist and I look like crap. I don't know, it's always a shock. After seeing people out in public and just like watching what's going on around me. And then I catch a glimpse of myself again. It just catches me off guard. Like, oh yeah, I forgot. There's that little crap stick running around. But with the key that we got from Queen Earthwalker, we could go here. And this is where Gerunda Te is. The guy who's been saying, hurry boy! And all that stuff.
Hurry, boy!
There he goes. What's up, dude?
The Sharpclaw have imprisoned me in this infernal cave. If you can bring me frostweeds, I'll be strong enough to get myself out. Perhaps the young prince can help you. Hurry, boy!
Yeah, this I remember being a little bit tricky. Speaking of tricky, you have to use him and his find ability as you constantly whack that tree that it was just shown. And he's got to bring the frostweeds to him while we fend off the sharp claws. But you can also aid him. You can use Fox to, well, yeah, you can walk into the frostweeds yourself and kind of help Tricky get them to the mammoth, Gerunda Te. such a cool combo, but it just is so slow. Although I really gotta be careful with the Y button thing because I only have so much magic. Come on, Tricky, you didn't even do anything. Maybe that's my fault and I don't realize it. Yeah, see, I could bump into him and... Oh yeah, that's going to him. He sucks it up like a vacuum. Alright, so... That looked like it did about a fourth, so maybe 3 more. But we do have to keep the way clear, otherwise Tricky doesn't know what he's doing. Because he's the one who's supposed to walk into him. Get out of here. Jeez, man. There's no end to these guys. As Falco would say. I wish you could play as Falco. He is in this game. But it's actually funny if you open up the instruction booklet, again, going back to that, right away, on the very first or second page, the one that tells you the background of this game, the left side of the instruction booklet has all the text detailing what this game is about, the story, the background, and then the right page is a giant picture of the Great Fox, General Pepper, and Falco. Fox isn't even featured in that picture, and Falco's not even in this game until like the very, very end of all things. That's probably spoilers, but I mean, this game is old, so it's not really that much of a surprise. Because even if you opened up the instruction booklet, you would see a picture of Falco, so you would know he exists. He's been drawn for this game. This is taking way too long, man. Come on. These old mechanics. What is happening? Yeah, a game like this, played more like Breath of the Wild, that would be fun. Like, this is a good game. It's definitely a lot of fun. This is a little bit tedious, I must say, though. I can't wait for this to be over. What is Tricky even doing? It's like if more than 2 of them exist, he just stands there, even if you tell him to find. Right, come on. Tree. Out of the way. Okay. Go, Tricky. Do what you have to do. Stop blocking. Stop it. Please tell me he has a frost read. I saw him go up there. Come on, Tricky. There we go. Thank you.
Ah, the young prince! Who is this with you?
This is my friend Fox McCloud. My mother sent us to find you.
Well, I am Gerunda Te, Spellstone Gatekeeper of Dark Eye's Mine.
We're looking for a spellstone.
A spellstone? It is my duty as a gatekeeper to guard the land from which a spellstone is forged. General Scales took the spellstone and discovered that I was a gatekeeper. He gave me an ultimatum. Allow him to take the spellstone back into the sacred land, or he would destroy my tribe. I could not risk the safety of the entire planet, so I refused to help. My daughter did not think this way, and so to save the tribe, she opened the gateway herself. Scales did not destroy my tribe. He enslaved them instead. My daughter dishonored me. You must search for the spellstone within Dark Ice Mines and return it to the Volcano Force Point Temple. Only then will the spellstone's power be returned. I will open the gateway.
Yeah, so there's gatekeepers every time. That means we gotta go back to ThornTail Hollow and use the Arwing to get to Dark Ice Mines, which is detached from the main chunk of the planet.
Peppy here.
Yep.
I'll display the world map.
Alright, here we are back at the Arwing. Let's do it. You have enough fuel cells to reach Dark Ice Mines. This place has great music too. Of course, as to be expected. Let's, yeah, we could fit it in. Why not? I'll probably just cut out the travel time back to the Arwing. Although Dark Ice Mines is the first dungeon, technically, if you want to call it that. So it is a pretty lengthy thing. That's probably going to take a few videos to get through. But we'll get the initial stuff started. Yeah, back in the Arwing. Just the way I like it. So where is it, though? Not there. There it is.
SnowHorn
bribed him to work in the dark ice mine. If you can locate the gatekeeper's daughter, she will be able to help you. Free the Snowhorns by finding that spellstone. It's up to you, Fox. Slippy out.
Slippy's voice, man, it's so bad.
Fly through 3 gold rings to open the gatekeeper's force field.
Alright, 3 rings this time. Stepping up the challenge. It's not a big deal though, this is like the first section. We get that awesome Medio music again though, I love this song. But yeah, going back to what I was saying about being in public, observing other people, and then you accidentally catch a glimpse of yourself and hate everything that you see, that is. What I'm about to say is very stereotypical of my own kind. A generalization of my own type of people. Gamers. I feel like gamers have 2 types of bodies, usually. Of course, you can't include everybody, but kind of. You're either super overweight or way too skinny. And I'm the type that's way too skinny. But you can't even say that about everything, because there has been some gamers featured in like AGDQs and stuff that are super muscular. Like, it is possible to maintain a really great workout schedule while still playing video games a huge chunk of your life. It's called balance. Something apparently I suck at. There we go, I did it.
You did it, Fox. The force field is down.
I didn't do that well, but...
Slippy out.
Or apparently I did. I got the top score. Apparently I even sucked as a kid. That means there was never once in my life where I was any good at anything. Sleep on that and feel good about yourself the next day, you dope. Anyway, here we are in Dark Ice Mines. I love this place. I don't remember this little lava spot, though. I remember this section of the game being very long, so it might take 2 or 3 videos to finally get to the boss and beat it. But we shall see. We could get some stuff started. First of all, figure out how to get out of here. I don't know where we're going exactly, Tricky. Yeah, I don't know, I guess because I live in a hot environment where... Oh, I hate these enemies. They're the worst enemies in the game. But, I guess a lot of people spend a lot of time outside, so it seems like everywhere I go, people are tan and beautiful. And then I catch my reflection and I'm like this pasty, white, scrawny kid. And I'm not even a kid anymore. I just call myself a kid to further make fun of myself, because it's necessary. Here we go, this is what I remember. Get out of here. I don't know if I really want to get started on this, but we could. We have some time. Get the spellstone and save our tribe. Yeah, we know. Thank you for reiterating the obvious. Well, let's go in here. We need to use Tricky, obviously.
Fine.
Anyway, sorry about the gamer comment. I'm not trying to offend anyone except for myself. Because pretty soon all gamers are going to be super fit because of Ring Fit Adventure on the Switch. Actually, it's already out by the time this is going to go up. I might get it, although it kind of makes me nervous. Oh, come on. I gotta get better at that. Whatever, you gotta be mindful of the magic meter, too. Ah, a Life Force door. Feels like Jet Force Gemini. Hey, this is a new jingle. Ah, a small key. For SnowHorn leg shackles. Alright, let's go free whoever that is, and then we should probably cut this off, because this is getting into kind of the dungeon territory. It's not like a Zelda dungeon, there aren't keys every 2 seconds. It's kind of more like a mini overworld that you have to explore that has sort of dungeon-like elements. Here you go, buddy, let's top off on the mushies. Yeah, I don't know, I might get Ring Fit Adventure. I love $80. I don't know if that's really worth it for a giant elastic band. It kind of makes me nervous too, though. Ever since I never had to do gym class, I've gone to the gym. I had a good weightlifting schedule, but I've been on and off with that, and it's been way too long. And I'm concerned about my heart, legitimately, so Ring Fit Adventure might kill me. But I am curious, it looks sort of fun. Here's the shackled one, let's free him. Or her, I think it's a her. There we go. And then I think we'll call it an episode just to save on time.
Thank you for releasing me. If you're heading down into the mine, then please look out for Gerunda Te, the gatekeeper's daughter. She didn't mean to get us into this mess by telling Scales about the spellstone. She did what she thought was right. Please help her.
Okay, lady. I'll keep a lookout for her.
This might be of use to you. I found it while I was working. It looked important, so I hid it from the sharp claws.
Hey, she said claws, not claws. Anyway, we'll get this little bridge cog and put it to use next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later on.